Hey guys, Mr. Ballion here. Today it's going to be a lesson basically for the grade 9s and 10s. It's a fundamentals lesson about drawing objects in an orthographic view. Okay, so I'm just going to go to that side by just turning my head and you guys will see this screen here. Okay, so bear with me here. I'm going to try to get going here and see how far we can get in 10 minutes, okay? So orthographic view, technically, it's a projection, okay? It's a single projection of an object. Now, if I show you this image from Peachtree Publishers, you may understand this, you may not. There are a lot of methods of teaching you guys projections. Orthographic, it's parallel views, one view. This may not work for most people, okay? Now, if I take these dice here and a die and unfold it for you, you will see the 6 views, right? And notice that there's no depth. They're just parallel drawings. Boom, boom, parallel, parallel. As you know, this cube has 6 sides, right? No problem. However, if you really took your time and draw all 6 sides, you're going to get the same overall shape, which is a square. The only difference is that each square is going to have a different item inside or a different information. Okay, for example, this will be 2, another one will be 3, and so on and so on. Okay, so these are single views. Notice that in orthographic projection, there is no perspective. Okay, parallel lines. You can have diagonal lines in there. Okay, so I'm hoping this is going to make sense to you guys. Okay, so if I show you this right here, this is considered an orthographic view. This is an ISO, okay? Looking at this, you really don't know that this drawing is composed of a cylinder, a cube, and a cone, okay? You know there's a rectangle, and a sharp point here, some kind of a triangle, okay? So these drawings are used to kind of convey information at a specific time. Now you're wondering, where did we come from to get here? Let me just hide this for a second, and I'm just going to go up and kind of see what we've done in the past together. Okay, let me just open this up. I'm going to hide this one. Which one's that? What's happening here? Where are my drawings go? Oh, that's why. Okay, so it's just a zoom. Okay, we started with simple lines and shapes, right? We went into ovals, circles, cubes, and then cylinders, okay? We ended up here. Believe it or not, all of these drawings right down, like this one here, that one, this one, pretty much every drawing here, with the exception of the snowman, is pretty much orthographic, one view, see? Like it's one parallel drawing, and this is what we have. We stylize it. However, this is all we got, okay, with our postcard assignment. So I was saying to you guys, you're going to learn these terminologies, but not right now. So now that we've drawn these things, you notice like there's no perspective here, right? There's no, I don't know, let's just do something weird like this. I don't know what I'm doing here. I could go, that's not really a good perspective angle, okay, but let's see, I'll go like that, and now all of a sudden I'm giving this one more views, okay? Meaning that this is becoming in perspective, but that's not what we were doing. We were working in isometric. Anyhow, look at that, one view, no perspective, okay? So that's cool. So that's where we're coming from, and here's where we want to go. We want to understand what orthographic is, okay? Projections. All right, let's get back to this one, and I'm just going to go right to my lesson. Okay, so we're going to understand this. Personally, I'm not going to work on little cubes and cutouts because that's not the way I can understand things easily. However, just take a good look at this, and this will all make sense eventually for you. Okay, this is another view, side view. Let's say this is the plane here in the front. This is the top view, and so we're going to take this idea and we're going to connect it to our project. Okay, so our project in grade 9 and is the electric vehicle. Okay, so let me just go to my demo here and see what I have for you guys. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I've taken my pencil sharpener, handy dandy pencil sharpener, and I'm about to draw this for you guys. And it's quite similar to the grade 10s where they're going to take their futuristic building, one of them, and draw it in orthographic views representing the sides. Okay, so here it is. First off, what I have here is a pencil sharpener. Okay, so let's start naming these views. Okay, so I'm just going to come over here and let's just make another layer here. I think I need to make my pencil a little smaller. Oh, it's okay. I'm going to start naming things off. Okay, so if you had a product, the front of the product would probably be this front. Okay, the back, quite simple, back. Okay, there it is. These are sides, and this is top. Okay, this is a 3/4 view in perspective. All right, it's not isometric, it's 3/4 in perspective. Okay, that's a little more advanced in this course, but you're seeing 3 views. It's almost like an ISO. Okay, so let's say this is the left side. Okay, and this is the right side. So for you guys in grade 9, your vehicle, at the end of the day, we're going to try to come up with these views. Okay, so remember the die that we had? So now these views are a little more kind of connecting to our project. Okay, so let me just draw this really fast, and I'll explain to you guys why it's important for orthographic views. Okay, so first off, what we do in orthographic is we kind of we draw something. Whatever that object is, we want to take that information and let it be the precursor, let it be the motivation for other views, okay? So let me go in here for a second, okay? Right in here, I'm just going to zoom right in here, and I'm going to make a layer right above it. Let's see, boom, like that. Okay, and I'm going to reduce the opacity here, okay? Something like that, and let's change our color to, let's go with the orange again. Loving that one. Okay. So what do I have here? Basically, I have a box. See? Am I in the right view? Nope, not in the right view at all. Here we go. That's in the right view. Right here. Look at this. It's a rectangle. Okay? So if this is my front view, I want to take that information. Normally, I start with a side view, okay? But I'm just taking the side view. So what you do is you take that information. Right now, we have something here. We have a height, and we have the front of the width, okay? We don't have the length. The length comes here, the next drawing. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm just going to extend this line roughly. I'm assuming that these are similar. So you see here, I have another box. So now I have my length. Really, technically, these are the 3 major drawings right there. Okay? So that's kind of cool. So if I was in class right now and I was asking you guys to draw this, I would say, okay, so having this information, I could easily draw the back, right? Think about it. Here's the back. In reality, the back should be something like this. Look, no perspective, Mr. Ballion. Should be 2 lines right there. 1 line here. Oops, Command Z. Right here, hold Shift. Boom, there's 1. This is the back, okay? And sorry, I'm just gonna, and then that. This is what I would see in the back. In the front, if you want to get more technical, I'm sorry, we could do this, we could do that, and I can do this. There you go. That's technically the correct drawing. Okay, not bad. So if I take this drawing across, okay, here, oops, go across like that, and ideally if I had laid these out on the same plane on the base, you would have got this. So look, boom, boom. And these two, if you take this down, technically what you should do is line up your drawing so that each drawing connects to the other one in terms of width and height, if at all possible. So look, if I take this line down, I should be able to get the width. Got it. If I take the height across, I should get the height over here. Kind of cool, right? And then if I was going to do the top, which is kind of interesting here, watch this. Okay, if I take the width here and go across, oops, Shift, go across, boom, I should be able to get the top. Okay, so these drawings are not lined up perfectly, but trust me, you take the information you have. So then what I'm going to do is take this here. Watch this. I'm going to be over here. I'm gonna let's see if this works. We can go like that. Command C, Command V. Where is it? Where is it? I got nothing here. Hang on. No, that did not work at all. Okay, let's try. Okay, let me try it with this. Here, watch this. Command C, Command V. And is that even working? I'm not seeing it anywhere. Okay, why don't we use this guy here? Am I in the right layer? Yes, I am. There we go, copy. Okay, I'm gonna take it over here and I'm gonna rotate this information, okay? And I'm gonna hit 90, I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna bring it over. And now, look at this. I've taken the width, I've rotated it, and I'm just gonna place it here, okay? And I'm gonna take that across, like that, and I've got the perfect width. Okay, remember, width, length, height. Okay, so these kind of information kind of works together, okay? So this is the part one of this. I'm gonna go another 4 minutes here. It's gonna become about a 15-minute demo. So basically, here's what you're doing. You're actually drawing your designed object in these views. Okay, so basically front, top, side, all that good stuff, okay? So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna hide this and I'm gonna actually analyze how I came up. Let's see what I can do. Get rid of that. This is here, somewhere in here I drew, which I shouldn't have. Okay, so a new layer. So I'm gonna study this drawing now for you guys, okay? Without doing the views, without thinking of orthography. I'm just gonna study it as a rectangle. Okay, so if this is one of my sources for my design in grade 9, okay, so what I'm going to do is change my color and quickly just sketch through. Of course, I have to take some time to figure out what I'm doing, what color I'm choosing. Okay, so you can see there's something tapered, right? At the end of the day, guys, here's what you have, okay? Don't get caught in the details. If you are drawing a car or vehicle, anything you want, let me double click and see. Okay, that's not coming up. Okay, anyway, so this is what I have. Let's use a marker, shall we? Okay, whoa, that was cool. Oh, 13, okay, that's fine. Okay, here's what I have right here. Overall, the length looks like this, okay? All right, couple things. Observe, take your time. Don't rush into your drawings, okay? So look at this, it's a rectangle. Okay, so what am I seeing here? An angle. Okay, cool. Let's say somewhere from here to here, I have something that's angular. Okay, so why don't I just cut into it right there. There's my piece. The one in the back, I'm looking here, it tapers down. So I'm gonna say it's something like this. So boom, look, I'm analyzing my drawing. So what's stopping me from making this into a bus, a delivery bus? Nothing. Okay. Next item, what are the landmarks here? Well, I could see something going this way, that way, parallel, right? Okay, so somewhere up here and like this on an angle. So what I'm seeing is something here is on an angle. So boom, look at that right here, okay? And you can always correct it after. Don't worry about it being perfect, okay? So there's a second piece that goes across that tapers here. So boom, like that, look at that, there. So I'm analyzing, I'm not jumping into details. That's the key, okay, folks? I'm not forcing you to learn orthographic, isometric, and sketching for the sake of me. It's a form of analysis, okay? That's what it is, and it's a form of communication. How cool is that, okay? So now let's add, okay, so you see something here, something is curved here, right? Okay, so that's nice. So look, I'm just gonna come in here, I'm just gonna do that. Okay, that's nice. And then there's a cut here. Okay, got it. Now remember, my lines are a little thick right now just because of what I'm doing with you guys. I can color all this in another time and make it more interesting. Okay, so another thing I noticed, the back has taper 1, taper 2. Okay, wherever this is, I'm gonna make my lines a little smaller, so thinner, I mean. And then look at that. How cool is that? So here. Lastly, what I'll do is I'll just round off my edges, okay? You're not gonna see this right now because I've got way too many lines going on here. However, what I could do is, look at that. That's the analysis, okay? So your job, obviously, at some point is going to be to make your own version of the vehicle, okay? Some of us are comfortable designing in orthographic views. Single planes. Orthographic, orthopedic, orthodontist. I wonder what the connection is. I have no idea. You guys tell me. Okay, so that's a challenge for you. Okay, now watch. I'll add one more thing. I'll go, okay, so there's something happening here above this line and below here. So it's almost like, yeah, like, what is this proportion? It's 1, 1 1/4. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just come over here and I'm just gonna do something like this, see? So that might be the part that the pencil goes in, okay? And I don't think it goes that far in, but there it is. That's the side view, right? What's amazing about this, now that I have this, I can draw the top view. I can draw the side view, okay? So let me just take this down a touch, bring it here, okay? So let's just do some projection lines here for a second. Watch this. From here, this edge, right across, here across, here across. And I'll do this across. Cool. I will take roughly this, okay? I don't know what that is yet because, yeah, I need the front view to make the other view. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now, in terms of the top view, okay, guys, so I kind of have the bottom and the top overall laid out here. Look, I know one, I just don't know another part. Like, I don't know what this is yet. What's the width, okay? Because I haven't drawn the front view. Okay, so the front view, I need to kind of say, okay, so if I take this here, boom, boom, it's like, it's 2.5 portions, 1 + 1 and maybe 1/2, right? So whatever that is here, 1 + 1 1/2. So if that's the front, I can come over here, take this and move it on the side like I did earlier, okay? So basically, here's what you have from the top. I'm gonna hold shift right here, boom, boom, boom. And if I take this down, I can also have the bottom. You guys don't have to draw the bottom, but the top and the base, quite somewhat similar. The only difference is there's this part that comes out. So really, if I was gonna do the bottom, I would say boom, 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 that's it. And then you take that same width and you bring it here roughly and you say, okay, this is the bottom, BTM, this is the top. And also the top would have this skewed little piece here somewhere that goes like that, okay? Because I would take this up and I'd bring it in here. Even though it's circle, it would be an oval from the top, okay? It would be something like that. Whatever that is, I'll figure it out afterwards, okay? So you've got this top. So the other thing what you could do is, I'm just gonna hide this, bye-bye. So what I'll do right now is go across. Oops, wrong. Okay, there we go. If I go across, obviously, and I'm gonna take this width and then say, okay, somewhere here, take that, come over here and go boom. If I take this across, here's my circle. Watch, I can do that, boom. I can take this line across, right there. I can take this line across, right there. See, boom. And I know that this is tapered in a bit, so I'll go like that. I'll round this off. And this becomes my sharpener. Okay, so let's look at our picture and see what we have, okay? So I think I've muted that. Yeah, so roughly, yeah, not bad. Okay, cool. The only thing I missed is this cross right here. Hang on, let me just zoom in here for you guys. Change the color, make it thinner. I'm gonna stop here. Look, this wrong layer again. There we go, come on, there we go. Okay, boom, boom, it did have this across, okay? So what you do is you go over your line work, you know, you can say this is the frosted area where the cup comes out with the shavings, right? So roughly, this is it. This is what's called orthographic view, okay? Now, in my classes, you guys know, I've always started with the desk. I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna do this really fast. In the computer labs, we sit at the tables besides the computers to draw, right? So let me just review it this way and I'll shut this down. Okay, it's been too long already. Okay, so here's a table, guys. Look, here's my table. Boom, right across, really fast. This is the classroom table. I'm gonna take this across here, come across. Here's the skirting. I should make that proper size, but I'm rushing here because you know, I don't want to lose your attention here. So watch, I can go across one, and I know the bottom is here. I can go up. Okay. So I'm going to measure roughly and say, yeah, the proportions I already know. Okay, there it is. This is the thickness of the top. I'm making this up. Here's my skirting that goes across. And I know that my legs come in, okay, because I've measured this with you guys in class, so you know this. Roughly, this is what we have. Okay, so we always have one edge for sure. Boom. And then I'm going to take this here width, right here, and then go over here, copy it there, and go across. So see, right here, this is it. Top, side, if you want, and front, okay? So these are exercises that we all need to go through. It's a stepping stone to your drawings, okay? So I'm asking you guys to draw like a table like this. Please don't trace, okay? Just like find something in your house, okay? Very simple. You want to look at a pencil case. What does this pencil case look like from the top, from the side, from the front? Just draw it, okay? You have a phone, right? Okay, so here's what the back, front, this view, that view, okay? And when you're more comfortable, you end up like you can go like this. Yeah, okay, this is my phone, boom, boom, on an angle here, has something like this, cross. Like we end up eventually drawing like this, okay, guys? We're gonna do it in perspective, whatever you want, it doesn't matter. Okay, technically, this is another way of showing multiple views, okay? So here's my curve. Here's the other curve. I straighten this out, turn, boom, see? And I'm going really fast, okay? I can do the table that way too, really easily. Look, I'm just gonna make this in perspective, okay? So boom, boom. Like I'm really exaggerating here, okay? And there's another leg down there like this. So, okay, so we can design, we can use all these tools in our tool belt to communicate ideas, okay? That's all it is, okay? So I'll just pop this over a bit. And I'm just gonna do this really, really fast, okay, guys? So this is not the best drawing of a table, I'll tell you, but when you go over your lines, sometimes things look better, okay? Anyway, this went on, so please, when you're drawing your designs for your electric vehicles, the idea is sketch, but in orthographic, look, what's stopping me from making this my vehicle? Look, here it is. Okay, there's the front. Sorry, I'm just gonna do this right here. Mr. Ballion, there it is. This is the back, boom. Some parts come up, some parts come down. Look at that. I just went and drew your car in the side view, which is orthographic. Okay, I'm making stuff up here. This is cool. This is so much fun. I hope you're going to enjoy this, okay? Oh boy, I can come in here and start coloring and having fun. All right, this is getting out of hand. I'm too excited. Okay, boom, 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 right here. Second line. Okay, so there's my electric vehicle. Okay, I'm just having a blast here. Okay, so that's one view. There's no perspective. There's no length here. I'm not saying you got to draw it like this. Okay, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying this at all. Okay, this should be in perspective. I'm not. What's going on here? Something like this. Boom, cross. Like I'm not saying any of this. Okay, I'm just saying give me orthographic. Okay, views of your vehicle. Okay, orthographic views. That's what we're doing. We're having a blast. Okay, this was way too long. Bellying out. See ya.